Really good team at Manhattan College, and some of you have had really good teams where you dominated your league. We only played man-to-man defense, one defense. And I told the earlier group it was like having a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that we could throw by guys and they wouldn't hit it. And then all of a sudden I went to St. John's with much better teams, and we wanted to play all man-to-man, and our fastball was like 88 miles an hour. And we didn't have a curveball or a changeup or a knuckleball. And that thing started getting hit by good teams. So unless you're dominating with one defense, I love Coach Hurley's philosophy, and a lot of coaches do this. Being able to throw something at a team when they least expect it. I'm trying to think. Coach Valvano did this great. What's the worst thing that happens if you throw it in? Yeah.
If you've been giving up points, you went to this to try to give yourself a chance. So if you're in it and you stay in it and it's good for a couple of possessions, I always say to Ben Gale, my sister, we're going to ride this right now. Or, my bad, and we're out of it. What's the worst thing that happened? We're out of it because they attacked it right.
I would make it a 4-point rule. If you're going to change defenses and you're not sure, as a coach, give yourself the cushion of giving up 4 points, because if you go zone and they hit a 3, you go, that's it, we're out of it. Exactly. So I think 4 points is good because they may. Yeah, two possessions. Now, if they hit a 3 and they foul the guy, that's 4 points. Get out of it. Get out of it. Let me start off and let these guys jump in. Do you remember Coach Dick Bennett? Does anybody remember Coach Bennett? He retired. He went to Wisconsin. He was a very, very good basketball coach. When I first was a young coach in the 80s in college, he was coaching at Wisconsin Stevens Point, and he had the best athletes in a really good Division III league, and they were pressuring and overplaying and not allowing teams to reverse the ball, denying, and he was great at it. He had Terry Porter, who played in the NBA for a long time. Then he went to Wisconsin Green Bay, where his athletes weren't quite the same. And he then went to Wisconsin, where it was the same type of thing. And he totally changed his defensive philosophy. Instead of overplaying everything, he still played man-to-man, but he packed it in. You guys heard of the pack line defense. And what amazed me about him was, here's a guy that totally believed in one way of playing defense and flipped it. And that's coaching. You know, we were talking about that with the other group. I know Coach Hurley's won a million different ways because of personnel. You can still play man-to-man, but you have to adjust. And what he did was he said, look, we're going to guard 17 feet and in. And if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us with jump shots over the top. But if you start to overplay passing lanes with guys that aren't capable of containing the dribble, your man-to-man defense is not going to be as good. Now, athletically, you have great athletes, you can do it. And to me, the only team I've ever seen, coach has been around even longer, that could overplay passing lanes and yet still guard the dribble with great help was the UNLV teams under Jerry Tarkanian. 99.9% of us have got to decide which way to play their man-to-man. You can play it aggressively, you can play it passively, and still be good at it.